George had hired David Prowse, but he said he wanted a so-called darker voice, and not in terms of ethnic, but in terms of timbre. And the rumor is that he thought of Orson Welles, and then probably thought that Orson might be too recognizable. So what he ends up is picking a voice that was born in Mississippi, raised in Michigan, and was a stutterer. And that happened to be my voice.
James Earl Jones was born in rural Mississippi in 1931, raised by his mother and his grandparents. As a child, he developed a debilitating stutter.
You never get over it, really. You simply learn how to work around it, you know.
A high school teacher helped Jones find his confidence and his voice. He fell in love with the stage at the University of Michigan and debuted on Broadway in 1957.
Just on a block and then keeping him off me.
His breakthrough Tony-winning performance came as boxing champ Jack Johnson in The Great White Hope, which was later turned into a movie.
Because every time you push that pinched up face in front of me, I see where it done got.
I am your father.
But it was a 2.5-hour voiceover session for George Lucas that changed his life.
So he hires a guy born in Mississippi, raised in Michigan, who stutters, and that's the voice.
James Earl.
People will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
He received an honorary Academy Award, had a Broadway theater named for him, became a Kennedy Center honoree, continuing to work in new projects, and revisiting classic roles.
Morning, Zazu. You have the morning report.
That's very good.
It's been 25 years since the last production. It's still the same guy, but it's a slightly different take on the Fox.
His voice is different now and better for this film. If you listen to this compared to the old one, you'll see his voice actually has a much more resonant quality now, a little bit of a more emotion in it from living a whole life.
Simba, come to me. You can do it.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Yeah, I want to ask you also as well about the voice, just for a moment. To talk about, you have this incredible voice, which people actually, and it's famous. You have one of the most famous voices in the world.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a member of the Imperial Senate on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take it away.
The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Find the rebels' hidden fort.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
You are beaten. It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough.
He told me you killed him.
No, I am your father.
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
No!
Luke, you can destroy the Emperor. He has foreseen this. It is your destiny. Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy as father and son. Don't know the power of the dark side. You underestimate the power of the dark side. If you will not fight, then you will meet your destiny.
One thing to say to people like you.
I like Star Wars too.
The challenge.
Commander, tear this ship apart until you found those plans and bring me the passengers. I want them alive.
Whose house is this?
Carrie Fisher. And she's a little crazy, so get ready to roll.
And she showed up, and we learned that Carrie and James Earl Jones have never met in real life, because in Star Wars, James was in a sound booth doing Darth Vader and had never been to the set.
And we had a very, little scene that was, had to bounce off each other.
It's not funny anymore, James!
Then why am I laughing?
I am King Joffrey Joffer, ruler of Zamunda.
The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
It's terrific having you on the show. Thank you very much. Very nice to meet you.
Owens was a prolific actor with a career that lasted over 60 years, noted for his deep baritone voice. One of Jones's most memorable roles was the voice of Star Wars villain Darth Vader.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, director.
James Earl Jones was a king.
The goal wasn't to be a billionaire or to be a Hollywood star, to be a part of good storytelling. The goal was about that.
Come over the next year.
I hope so. That'd be awesome.
Because they need a bank of things he can say. Because if he ever passes away, that can get his family.
Dare see that?
Things like that.
Dare see
just
that?
preserving the
Vader will live forever.
Where is Padme? Is she safe? Is she all right?
I want to say that, but it's too late in the middle of the night and I would wake everyone. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
isn't that crazy?
gosh, yeah.
Stop that now.
Wait.
Just for once, let me look on you with my own eyes.
To die. Really?
Then stop that now. Let me look on you with my own eyes.
I didn't think Star Wars would make me cry.
He inspired us to not only be a part of the theater, but to take jobs and to attack a role.
It's the fact that he's done it, the longevity. Anytime James opens his mouth, the sound of that voice, I wish I had that lower register.
He's extremely talented, he's extremely professional, and he's got a lot of charisma.
I want to give a very happy send-off to James Earl Jones for his retirement. He has obviously a very unique voice as Mufasa, as Darth Vader, and many more.
Well, rest in peace to one of the greatest.
Legendary actor James Earl Jones, best known for his countless iconic roles such as the unforgettable voice of Darth Vader in the Star Wars franchise, has sadly passed away at the age of 93. His representative confirmed, the world has lost a true icon.
This just hurts, man. Look, we all knew the day was gonna come, but dude, it still hurts. The news states he passed away earlier today at the age of 93 in his home in the morning. This man was a titan in the movie industry. He played many characters, but his most notable ones was Mufasa and Darth Vader. You brought us the greatest villain of all time, and we're gonna miss him. Man, dude, rest in peace. I'm gonna miss him.
A king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here.
You were right. You were right about me. Tell your sister. You were right.
Father, I won't leave you.